This is Laughing Coyote Productions, www.laughingcoyoteproductions.com, and I am the Laughing Coyote. Today I wanted to share with you how I plan to save the world through greeting cards. And this is a little bit of a story, so just hang in there. I kind of like to, set the context, set the stage for this monumental strategy that might save America. It all started when I began to wonder, how the fuck does Facebook know where I've been, even though I don't have an iPhone or any smartphone? I lost mine, and I have an old dumb phone, flips up and down, and I'm going to keep that while I contemplate my next move until I can get some answers. Apparently I was at Pilar, New Mexico 2 years ago, and Zozobra a year later, but I didn't post any of that. I never post where I am. I don't want to know where I've been, and I certainly don't want anyone else to know. I mean, I find being tracked unnerving. What am I, the elusive and nearly extinct jaguar? In fact, I've been known to call people with iPhones and lie about my location just to put down a false trail or a false scent. Kind of like this. Yeah, Christina. I'm at Allsup's in, Gallup, Allsup's and Gallup. Great deal on cigarettes here, and I'm gonna climb a mesa later. Yeah, the big one out behind the town. So, how does Facebook know where I've been if I'm not posting it and I don't have an iPhone? I don't post anything other than political commentary, satire, sarcasm, pictures of my cats, stupid comments about Windows 10, research about BSS, Bernie Support Syndrome, very important research, and bits of performance video in order to find out how many people I can piss off at the same time before someone tracks me down and beats me to death with their iPhone. Here at Laughing Coyote Productions, it's all about living on the edge. I know, posting on Facebook is pretty much narcissism deluxe, and I am a card-carrying narcissist. It is all about me. But I also figure that if everyone else bombarding me with posts that actually they should go to therapy for instead, and reposting happy, inspirational, wise sayings that I find completely irrelevant, shallow, and stupid, I'm allowed to post my irreverent bullshit too. At least until Donald Trump gets elected and stupid finally wins and we are reduced to grunting and rudimentary symbols like this. So I'm thinking that if wise inspirational sayings worked on anything, the world would have changed by now, and so would have I. Or is it so would I have? English, so confusing. So I did research online about greeting cards, not about language, and in reality. I've actually stood in Hallmark day after day reading all those cards, and wow! Both the world and I have not changed a bit. In fact, I think there might be a little understood correlation between greeting card inspirational failure and Trump insanity disorder, also known as the GOP's real agenda. Their greeting card should be, yes, we really are this bad. But I'm thinking, wait, maybe there is time to save the world from us. And I think it might have to do with marketing a whole new set of greeting cards. And I'm just the woman for the job. So the first thing I had to do was think about how exactly have greeting cards failed us. So the first thing I did was very practical. I went to shaman school. Yes, I just said the word shaman. And it's very easy to go to shaman school here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, home of the international stolen shamanism for white people. In one weekend, I learned the time-honored technique of speaking with the dead, and boy, are they a boring fucking bunch. So after that, I went back to the well. I've been dipping in since I was 20, reading dead philosophers, dead psychologists, and dead authors. And I figured maybe if I tried to talk to them using my new shamanic skills, it might be even better. And it was. They all agreed with me that greeting cards suffer from a sophomoric lack of depth, whether they are on paper cards or posted online. Then I called Hallmark and proposed a line of greeting cards derived from Friedrich Nietzsche. So here are two samples. So I should have gotten some samples going, but I didn't. So you just have to use your imagination. It's on the right side of your brain if you need to locate it. Okay, so the first card on the outside of the card, it says, "Hi, God is dead." You open the card. "Thinking of you." Okay, that's one possibility. Sample 2 of cards from Friedrich Nietzsche. The outside reads Übermensch. And the inside reads, "Are you in?" Not bad, not bad. We're working our way through. Then we branched out to Martin Heidegger. What do you get? Well, the outside of the card reads, "What do you get when you cross being and time?" And you open it. You're right, a chicken. If you didn't find that funny, then don't worry. You're probably not alone. There's more. We're still in development. There's something for everyone here. And a little known fact that the chicken crossing the road joke originated in pre-World War II Germany. What people don't know is that the chicken was crossing the road in order to get away from German philosophers, and most likely made it into France, where, and this is really interesting, where Jean-Paul Sartre's line of greeting cards were being introduced. So Jean-Paul Sartre's greeting card went like this. "No exit?" Open the card. "Me too." So we thought maybe we might reproduce those. And then I contacted Albert Camus with the Ouija board. And he made this classic contribution outside of the card. At the outside of the card reads, "What's the point?" And you open it, and it's blank inside. You write your own message. It's just awesome. I mean, how could this not fucking change the world? Okay, and so because I went to graduate school for a long time, and for some reason they gave me a PhD, I don't know why, I didn't want to leave out deceased psychologists from the School of Psychoanalytic Object Relations for Valentine's Day. Yeah, special. So we came up with this soon-to-be classic. The outside of the card reads, "You are so my part object." Very romantic. And you open the card and it says, "Let's do the depressive position." That one is pretty much sure to be a bestseller among psychologists. Pretty much no one else. And then, of course, we can't leave out Ernest Hemingway. It's a little known fact that Hallmark actually contracted with Hemmingway for a line of greeting cards way back in history somewhere. And one of them, I read something like this. "I think I might love you," she said. Open the card. He took a drink and looked out the window. There was a mountain. Then the avalanche came. Pretty much classic Hemingway, but the card wasn't very successful. We suspect it might have been before its time. So I tried modernizing it and throwing in some science. You know, Hemingway seems like he might have enjoyed the clarity and succinctness of science. So here's what I came up with. There was the Big Bang. Open the card, and then we drank. We're still testing that one. And, you know, if Facebook got hold of all this, it would say something kind of asinine like, "Debbie was at the Big Bang 2015. And there'd be a picture. You know, well, I guess the Big Bang is still happening somewhere. If you have a greeting card suggestion in a similar vein, I'd love to hear from you. So go to www.laughingcoyoteproductions.com. Look for either the video or the written out blog, because I do both. That says how I plan to save the world through greeting cards. Scroll all the way down and hit comments. And if your greeting card makes me laugh, I will post it on Facebook and I'll post it on my blog. And I will love you forever and ever. Okay, imagine emojis here. Heart emojis, smile emojis, etc. I am so broke because of this revolutionary new greeting card research that I don't have any money for emojis. So just imagine. All right, that's it this week. That's how I plan to save the world through greeting cards. Laughing Coyote out.